Let me paint a picture for you. You're a guy. You've gone through some kind of heartbreak. You feel like you just don't understand women. Maybe you just got into a fight with your girl. Like you're Googling, you're Redditing, you're all over the internet looking for someone to put some words to your experience, to explain what to do with this pain and why are women like this and why doesn't she just understand and what the words would just make this go away. And you stumble upon the red pill. It's pretty actually soothing at first. You know, these are some guys that seem to have the truth about the male experience, about what it is to be a man and the unique struggles that men go through in the 21st century. Overall, the ideology is cohesive. It seems to have an answer for every single thing. Every moment of pure question and confusion that you have dealt with as a man, there's an answer for. But as you continue to scroll and read, every so often you see something that seems kind of like a red flag more than a red pill. Stuff about women, generalizations about men, stuff that feels, I don't know, pessimistic at best. Over time, you actually start to feel like as you have removed the shades from your eyes by taking the red pill, which is a Matrix reference, it actually doesn't seem to make you happier. Like you may feel that you know the truth behind the lies, but you actually suffer more, not less. And that's not what they were promising, right? As an expert on men and male sexuality, I am here to talk to you about what the red pill gets right and what it gets straight up filthy f***ing wrong, just to be honest. Now, in case you're not familiar, the red pill movement emerged as a response. I don't claim to be an expert on the red pill. If you are an expert on the red pill, I certainly write in the comments, but its central premise basically revolves around understanding what they consider to be the true nature of gender dynamics. And I use air quotes around true because truth is, even by some of the authors' own admission, highly subjective. You can already see that some of the things that are going to come up in any system that claims that men are like this, women are like this, and the world works like this is gonna have some problems. It's just because people are nuanced. Like it's wild to think that you could paint 51% of the population with like a single word. And that's where the toxicity comes from. So in this guide, we are going to explore those beneficial aspects, and there are many. And we're also going to address, and I'm gonna try to help you pull apart the negative and toxic elements. Positive lessons from the red pill. Number one, and this is huge for me as a coach, emphasizing self-improvement. The red pill movement encourages largely men to focus on their physical fitness, their mental fortitude, and their emotional intelligence. And obviously, as you subscribe to this channel, you know that I actually value and encourage these things in all of my viewers, all of my clients, and all of the men in my life. Mental fortitude, physical fitness, emotional intelligence, these are actually the foundations upon which laying great pipe is built. All right, second thing the red pill gets right, teaching confidence and assertiveness. You wanna be a great lover? Develop in those areas. Grow yourself so that you can, grow yourself. This is how you become a man who women desire, want to be with, want to stay married to, want to love and attend to and nurture. This is what builds confidence. Red pill authors encourage men to find their strength, to take a direction in their life, to not play the victim, to focus on their goals without compromise. And if you've seen any other video on this channel, you know I entirely agree with all of that. And when balanced with empathy and respect, self-reflection, these qualities can actually enhance communication. They can actually make connection in relationships that much better. And the third thing that I think the red pill gets right is on understanding and teaching about attraction. The red pill ideology provides not definitive truth, but certainly important and interesting insights into the dynamics of attraction between people, particularly men and women. And by understanding these principles, men can actually better navigate the complex world of dating and relationships. There's actually more that the red pill, I think, gets right, but let's turn our attention right now to address what the red pill and its famous authors tend to get wrong. Number one, misogyny and objectification. Many red pill proponents perpetuate extremely harmful and toxic beliefs about women, such as the idea that all women are inherently manipulative or that femininity itself is inferior to masculinity. Again, you cannot paint 51% of the population as any one thing. Not all women are attracted to the same thing. Not all women use the same tactics to get what they want in the world. And you know what, to be fair, I think all human beings are inherently manipulative. Have you ever met a toddler? If you've never been manipulated by a toddler, you must be living under a rock. And I think that painting women as inferior and painting them as the goal-oriented, results-driven, sort of like hypergamous monsters that they often get painted as, a lot of the people that follow the red pill, write about the red pill, contribute to the subreddit of the red pill, have been hurt by women. That's what drew our hero in this video to even learn about the red pill to begin with. And so, of course, a lot of what gets brought up inside of red pill communities is going to be hurt and anger around women, because that's what a lot of guys that discover the red pill are actually moving through. And I think that's why a lot of men who discover the red pill, like after a breakup or during a hard time with a spouse, eventually leave it a few months later, because they're no longer hurting. They've got to a place where they recognize that like not all women, hashtag not all women, are like that. It makes sense, is all I'm saying. I understand why there's so much vitriol against women, but writing that vitriol down as if it is a fact and then spreading that information as if it is definitive truth, that's what's dangerous about the red pill. Bottom line, it is crucial to recognize and reject those views as what they are: toxic. I can tell you this definitively, you will be happier and more satisfied in life if you treat women as equals, deserving of respect and dignity. When you treat other people as the enemy, and when you treat them as entirely different from you and not deserving of respect, it comes back to haunt you tenfold. This should be common sense, but again, from that place of hurting, some people don't get that. All right, second thing that the red pill gets wrong: manipulation and deception. Certain red pill tactics encourage manipulative and deceptive behavior in order to achieve desired outcomes in relationships. The part of that that's pretty ironic to me is that they're often accusing women of doing those things, but actually what they propose is based in manipulation and coercion. Don't give her this, give her that, make her sign that. Ironically, it actually makes you the manipulative one who can't be trusted. Again, it's the fucking golden rule, right? This is not fucking rocket science. Healthy relationships are built on trust, on honesty, on genuine connection. These are values that directly oppose manipulation and deception. Therefore, if you are living by the life advice in the red pill ideology, you are guaranteed to be having less satisfying relationships. There's going to be less pleasure, less connection, less joy between you and any potential partners, because you're going to be playing a game based on what someone else wrote on a website instead of what's actually true for you. This is honestly probably my biggest pet peeve with the red pill, except for this next one. What the red pill gets wrong, number 3, overgeneralization. Red pill ideology is literally about making sweeping generalizations about the nature of men and women, oversimplifying complex individual experiences. Everyone's journey is unique. Your journey is unique. Your preferences, your values, what you want and desire in a partner and a woman. Sweeping these all under blanket assumptions can actually limit personal growth and your own understanding. That's why doing your own self-reflection is vital if you're going to be studying and learning from the red pill. You actually need to be asking yourself, is this something that I want to keep and make a part of my life? You are at risk of limiting your own ability to develop if you take everything that authors say as truth. Here's a quote from red pill ideologue Rollo Tomassi. "There is no quality woman. That's an idealization. Some are better than others, of course, but you don't find the perfect woman, you make the perfect woman." I actually could get on board with that if he was saying, like, in your eyes, you stop trying to fix her or change her and you just get that she's like whole, complete, and perfect as she is. I don't think that's what he was saying. As an aside, here is a list of things that Rollo Tomassi has personally called me: Skrillex hair, new wave, TikTok, chick talk, a profiteer, a feminist, a hustler, a very nice person who apparently really loves sex a lot, gynocentric, and my all-time favorite, competition for the chicks. He's right! I love that one so much. I am competition for the chicks, because you know what? I actually know what women want, and I'm prepared to give it to them. Me and my Skrillex hair. Moving on. Let's talk about how to balance the wisdom of the red pill with the empathy and respect that it lacks. Engage with women authentically. In the words of red pill-ish author, but guy that I like, Mark Manson, the key to a successful relationship is to choose a woman who is already relationship material. Someone who is already healthy and emotionally stable and wants to be in a relationship. And by the way, that should be you too, right? By doing personal development work and choosing a partner who you share values with and is also doing that work, you actually can accomplish all of your relationship goals. And by treating women as individuals with their own aspirations, desires, emotions, men can foster deeper connections and mutual respect. And not just with women, by the way, but also with themselves. Every other person is just a mirror for us. If you have big problems with women, remember that they're just acting as a mirror. Number 2, set boundaries, communicate openly. Establish healthy boundaries in your relationship. I've got plenty of YouTube videos and resources and things on that. Make sure that you engage in open communication to ensure that both partners feel heard, respected, valued. This seems really straightforward, but unfortunately, a lot of the red pill stuff advocates manipulating in order to get it, instead of just like having boundaries, being really clear on what you're a yes to and what you're no to. Like if you want to not be a cash pig, if you don't want to date a gold digger, and it's really important that your partner have a career and that she contribute financially, you could just say that. Like you literally, you can, look at me, come closer. You can just say it. You can just say it. Number 3, embrace empathy and emotional intelligence. Cultivate empathy, which is the ability to put yourself in someone else's shoes. And this is something that I think that the red pill just misses entirely. This will allow you to get a better understanding of your partner's perspective, which allows you to have a more supportive and nurturing relationship. Apply this to your boss, apply this to your kids, apply it to the people on the street. Empathy, empathy, empathy. In conclusion, while certain aspects of the red pill movement are extremely toxic and can be super harmful, there are also valuable lessons. And I said it, you heard it here first, folks. Don't come at me in the comments. I said it, there's valuable stuff. By embracing personal development, confidence, a deeper understanding of attraction while also rejecting misogyny, manipulation, and overgeneralizations, all men, can achieve healthier, more fulfilling lives, more pleasure in bed, and more successful relationships. Thank you for watching. I'm Caitlin V. I will see you here next week. Bye.